Affirmation is we have to build each other up, huh? We always say what's wrong, but we got to say what's right, huh? Years ago, I was speaking in Kansas City, Kansas. It was a men's conference, and I was speaking all day. I was the only speaker, and the men had to listen to me all day. And it was almost 1,000 people in this church, filled place, and I was there all day. And there was this kid in the back, and he had the mohawk hair, he had the black nail polish, he had the big pea coat on, he had the big black boots and that on. And every time I'd say something, he'd go, you could tell I wasn't getting through to this kid. Sometimes, and I know some of you can relate, sometimes I turn people off immediately. They don't like my style at all. They want me to be more gentle and different things. I'm sorry, I'm not. Everybody has their own style. This is mine. So anyway, I knew I wasn't reaching this kid. And so anyway, it was at the end, I had to leave, and everybody's clapping, and as I'm running, because I'm driving to Carmel, Indiana to give that mission to Carmel, and as I'm running out the door, this kid come running over towards me, and I thought, he's going to kill me. I can know. He's going to kill me. He said, Father, here, I want you to have this. And he handed me this exact piece of paper. I said, oh, thank you. And usually when I get pieces of paper from people or I get letters, it's always hate mail. Like, Father, I think you're too strong. Father, you're very arrogant. Father, I don't like the way you say things. I know. I've got thousands of letters. I know. So you don't have to add to the letters. Trust me. So you just sit there. And so again, he goes, okay. So I went in the car, and I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking, oh, here we go from a kid. So I open it up, and this is outside of it, it says Pax Omni, Latin. And in case you knew I didn't know Latin, and I do not, it says peace everywhere. And I thought, well, isn't that interesting? And I open it up, and this is what it says. It says, maybe one person in 1,000 years dies from too much praise. Yet every minute a kid dies inside from lack of it. Maybe one person in 1,000 years dies from too much praise, yet every minute a kid dies inside from lack of it. That our job, especially in our families, is called to affirm each other. You know, do we affirm each other? You know, often, if, husbands, when you go home, and sometimes wives, you're sitting there saying, oh, it's about time you got home, I got this, I got I don't know if that ever happens here, but sometimes it happens. Or when the husband comes home, he says, you didn't clean that up, or you didn't do that. Instead of affirming each other, building each other up. At the kids, sometimes at dinner, always you go, instead of building them up. And so the place of anywhere in the world we go, the family needs to be the place where I am loved as I am, not the way I should be. I am loved as I am, and I have to affirm, huh?